going to disassemble and then reassemble this Savage Arms model 187J, little semi-auto 22. It's a pretty cheap rifle. I think you can get these for around $100. It's not even that great of a rifle, but it was passed down to me, and had a hard time finding videos for it online, so I decided to do one. I just have a cheap BARSKA scope on it, little 4-timer. Put on some Uncle Mike's quick detach swivels. There and there. And then there's just like a Allen Company 1-inch web sling. But yeah, let's go ahead and break this thing down. First, make sure this thing is clear. So the bolt, you pull it back to lock it. You pull back and then push it down, and then it basically, this pin locks into place right there. So that's how you lock the bolt back. This is the safety is back here. And then it is magazine fed. So, there's a little plunger on it. I think you can put, I think it's like 8 or 10 rounds in the tube. Yeah, this also, let's see. One of the drawbacks with this, besides I've had a lot of like cycling issues, it also just kind of spits brass all over the place. This used to have a little guard here, but it was kind of a pain getting it back on there when I put this thing all back together, so just decided to leave it off. But yeah, let's go ahead and take it apart. It's pretty easy, just removing the barrel from the furniture. It's just this screw right here. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, to take this apart, just undo this screw here. Actually, I'd like to take out the mag tube first. Mag tube, just push down, twist, and it pops out. There's a little plunger. Undo this. And we're just going to break this down enough to clean the barrel and the bolt. If you want to get into the trigger assembly and then this feeder mechanism, you can, but that's pretty involved. I did that when I first got this gun, just to give it a really thorough cleaning. But I'm not going to go into that much detail right now. So yeah, first thing is to detach the safety from this catch here, which is probably the most difficult part because this metal clamps around the bottom of the safety, and so it does take a little bit of muscle to get this thing off. Once that's apart, then you can unscrew this back plate. Here, remove this. Well, yeah, it's easier if you take out the safety lever, and this will come out after. Doesn't have to, but unscrew this. There, it is under. There's a spring in here, so be careful when you're backing this out. Pull that out. Firing pin comes along with that. Your firing pin can detach. That'll allow you now to take out the bolt catch, which then lets you back out the bolt. And there it is. Now it's ready to clean. To put this back together helps to assemble the bolt and the pin a little bit. So you want to make sure when you're putting this into the barrel that this notch is facing down, because there's a little rail on the bottom of here and this slides over that. So put the pin in. And then that locks into place there. That's all together. Slide in through the back. There we go. Takes a little bit of finessing, but you can get it in. Then you have to pull the pin back a little bit, that's right, in order to get this into place. Then you can push it forward. So you have to, there is the spring, so you gotta make sure you're pushing it forward until it catches, and then all the way. We'll lock it back there, so ease back a little bit. Then you want to put this safety lever, angle down towards the back, and probably should have done it before I screwed it all the way in because of the scope. If you didn't have a scope, you wouldn't have that problem. Here we go. This thing fits in there, and then just got to push it up. Once that's locked into place, you just push that forward. That was the hardest part about this, was just getting this little clasp to go around the bottom of the safety lever. Now that that's in, you can do a check. So rack it, put it on safe, it blocks it, move it to firing position. There we go. All right, now putting this back onto the furniture. Pretty easy. Just sits into place. And then just screw this bottom screw. Make sure that's snug. And then the magazine tube. If this is too tight, the magazine will not actually seat into place. I forgot about that. So back it off just a little bit. And then now it'll lock into place. It's a finicky old little gun. There it is, all back together.